The biggest mistake they ever made was giving me an inch to breathe, and that is more air than I need to make sure history doesn't repeat and rotate, because the greedy old way is a dead end for peace. At a very young age, held down, but I said no. I became the wildest, the wildest. Why obey the law when these lawmakers don't? I became the wildest, the wildest. Was born in a corrupt system, but I won't die in one. I became the wildest, the wildest. Do it for the youth so you don't have to run. I became the wildest so you don't have to become. Ready adrenaline rush, bones get crumbled and crushed. The ashes grind to dust until they find pot of cuz. Prodigious hunger and thirst, that survive, so money's a must. The notable, yeah, only one I would trust. In tip-top shape, spit shots with hip-hop. Keep these chicks hot day and night around the clock. The bad bug, that bit lots, the only time the itch stops. Unzip cock and hit twats till they drip drop. Money's tick-tock, hate me, just don't dick jock. I flip block, selling rhymes like bricks, hot. In the beginning I was on the road to being a funk. My wrist rate starting plus with parts smarter than they thunk. I used to always daydream and sleep in class. When I was awake I would cut and somehow I'd pass. Nothing ever grew and I so I'm melting and change of presto. Breaking laws, traditions and the skinny dress code. Rappers wanna live, quit now and bite the dust, dog. New gusto, when to bring back hip-hop's gusto. You catch them all backwards in that toaster with the giraffe. I'm like a raccoon in the dumpster, always looking for scraps. Yeah, I'm more qualified, everything is occupied. Sacrifice for what's right, all my life I've been nice. Y'all don't wanna chase the money, I'll bring it to me like I run water. This is Shan's vulgar, it's always manslaughter. At a very young age, held down, but I said no. I became the wildest, the wildest. Why obey the law when these lawmakers don't? I became the wildest, the wildest. Was born in a corrupt system, but I won't die in one. I became the wildest, the wildest. Do it for the youth so you don't have to run. I became the wildest so you don't have to become. I supply lethal flows like a rusty needle dose, with red speed benzos and with mixed with eating coke. What do you think, motherfucker? He's real dope. So I'm injecting that shit into your cerebral. Oh, hardcore, ferocious, flow so atrocious. Another magnum opus to grow more enormous. Grinding a day, that will increase the weight gains. The pain stays, but I'm heavy on tracks like freight trains. Couldn't change me, even if I was dollar. I say passing these tests, red flyers color. Rainbow. Mega Man, do what they do, but do it better than. Go for the flow with the legends and veterans. It's only because of them that I made it to the dance. It's more superior, leave that to critics and fans. They claim to go ham, but they ain't on flow and bam. Put a fork in, I'm done, born for war, still in the boot camp. Got the eye of the tiger, heart of the lion, life of a dog. Lion griffin, never given, keep all 3 eyes on the prize. Just because you pump iron, you think you can fight now? Cats tripping like circuit breakers, so I knock their lights out. Keep busting these rhymes until they finally pay me. Love it when the odds are against me by a great deal. It feels like God takes and possesses me to stay real. I got the soul covered like Muslim ladies, I prevailed. At a very young age, held down, but I said no. I became the wildest, the wildest. Why obey the law when these lawmakers don't? I became the wildest, the wildest. Was born in a corrupt system, but I won't die in one. I became the wildest, the wildest. Do it for the youth so they don't have to run. I became the wildest so you don't have to become. Wildest 82, born to be paid in full. Heart so large, get your coffins when your grave and move. Welcome to the carjacker, capital is the crash course. Targets locked like the infrared man, the masker. Rep jersey like Reggie Noble, fuck get your ass torn. Not your average Joe, but I keep the button and blast off. Old school with a filthy flow with no dirty bastard. No notable, I break one, the natural disaster. Born in Texas, then a temporary Jordan State. Must stay to mine and J till my very end date. To see these clown G's and their time is up. Rip out their tongues and mind these fucks. Don't let me go postal and stamp your ass out like an envelope. Special delivery, I got mass clout. Too many superstitious, dumbass, stupid bitches. What do you do to snitches? Tell them there's always room for stitches. Test a roast ya, and I'm not talking Ferrari. An ugly whipping, hoopty, lyrics ain't Tenniscari. For the drought, I brought original lyric sustenance. New carbon copies emerge, but can't mimic these imprints. Watered down, no flow when the progress hindrance. Like a mirror reflecting, shit should shatter images instant. My only goal's to motivate in any which way I know. Not to intimidate and let you all lose hope. At a very young age, held down, but I said no. I became the wildest, the wildest. Why obey the law when these lawmakers don't? I became the wildest, the wildest. Was born in a corrupt system, but I won't die in one. I became the wildest, the wildest. Do it for the youth so they don't have to run. I became the wildest so you don't have to become. No one, the forever blame ends still untold. My only goal is to see you at your best, best of all. I became the wildest, the wildest.